Hello guys, it has been such a long time since I filmed a YouTube video. Actually, I think I'm gonna have one video come out before this one. There will be probably a vacation vlog, but I just wanted to come out here and do a quick little video and talk about future plans for this channel. I don't know if I can rename it. I might rename this channel to Baby and Denki because now that we are banned, well, we're not banned, but like now that the TikTok ban is going through, I am going to start posting most of my stuff on YouTube. You will mostly see content on here. And I also have a Instagram that I might pop in the description, but let's get into what I'm doing in this video because this intro has already been like almost a minute. So I'm gonna take that trend of doing your makeup how you did in 2020, except I didn't do my makeup in 2020, so I really didn't. There are not very many, I'm putting perfume on, there are not very many looks that I did in 2020, and so we are actually doing 2021, early 2021. So let's get into it. First, I'm gonna need foundation. I did use more of a full coverage when I was more into this, but I think I may end up going less coverage. We'll see. This is the lighting you are getting. I know it's not very good, but live with it. I know it's a little pink. That is kind of my whole life. So, alright, so I'm gonna go ahead. I do have a little spot right there. That's because I was trying this other foundation. I've decided it is a little dark because my winter shade is a lot different than my summer shade. So for foundation, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my Mary Kay CC cream. So it's actually just going to be more of a correction cream. But actually, I'm gonna put this straight on the brush. Oh, if I have any left. I should have a little left. This is old. I would have used this specific foundation in like 2022, but we're gonna go ahead with my Mary Kay CC cream and go in with that. It's more of a light coverage. I would have probably done kind of a harsher coverage, but that's okay. And I gotta be careful around the piercings. I did not have any piercings. I actually didn't get into my piercing journey until like 2023. So, maybe earlier. No, 2023. Because I think 2023 is when I got the industrial. And then obviously now I have my two nose piercings. But basically, I just want to quickly go over kind of the thought, what I want my channel to be on here. Where TikTok obviously is no longer going to be an option after Sunday. This is going to be my media. So when I post content, so on here it'll probably be a lot of vlogs. I definitely prefer filming vlogs. Just because it makes my life fun. I am in college now. I know that when I started this channel, technically when I created the channel, I was in middle school. When I started posting, I was in high school. So a lot of the videos on here are high school projects that I did. But I'm gonna go ahead and start posting more vlogs. But if you guys have any other content that you would like to see from me, makeup content, I don't know, gaming content, I do have a computer setup that I've been working on, any of that, go ahead and let me know. For my concealer, I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline New York Eraser concealer, and for concealer, I would have done this big triangle. This is kind of a light concealer. My mom actually bought this concealer for herself. So it's gonna be kind of light. We're gonna go ahead and go around the mouth and these big things and blend that out. Once again, I'm just gonna use this brush because it makes my life easier. But yeah, that's kind of the future of the channel. I want to post more on here. Maybe post more Instagram. I just do social media just for fun. I would like to preface, I actually only use social media for fun. I don't usually post because I want it to be a job career. I mean, if I could make it a job career, that'd be sick. But like I said, currently going to college, and college also takes up a lot of my time. So I don't know how frequent I'd be posting. I can also do art content. That's another thing. I do like to draw. I have an easel. I could probably work on painting at some point. But just go ahead, let me know in the comments. But the next thing I would have went ahead and done was blush and contour. I would like to preface, when I start doing this, I was a cosplayer. Most of my contour that I learned, self-taught, was cosplay makeup. So we're gonna pull out my trusty old stick because I just realized I didn't use powder. And what I did was, and this is the Sebelia, so it's Meluca branded because my mom works for Meluca. So we're gonna take this on the jawline. I did this because I wanted to look skinny. Even though I'm not skinny. I've never been skinny. Oh, and I did a little on the nose. That's all I did on the nose. I do a lot more contour now. And my contour that I use now is a powder. It is not liquid. So let's go ahead and share 2020 stories with each other while I'm here. 2020 for me, I know for a lot of people it was rough. For me, it wasn't too rough. My parents were going through a divorce at the time, which sucked really bad, but we got over it. I also moved house. I moved to this house in 2020. I was trying to do counseling online. That was fun. Did all my schoolwork online. I actually moved. I wasn't even in the district when I finished middle school because I was in middle school. 2020 was 8th grade. I was in my 8th grade year. So a lot of, moving around. Moved from my first house to my grandparents' house to this house. So it was a fair amount of moving. But 2020 for me was like, I started self-discovery, I feel like, in 2020. And I did a lot of cosplay. I don't really cosplay much anymore, just because, like, for media, when I cosplay, it's for conventions, but we don't really have the money for that right now. But that's the contour done. That might make me a little backlit. Contour done. Sorry if the lights in editing I didn't show when I turned on the lights, but turned on this light, so it should make it a little better for you guys to see. Next thing I would have went for was powder and blush. I was a big blush girly, so we're gonna go ahead and blush. We'll powder it up, seal everything. I may go ahead and do this blush. Yes, I really did do it like that. And I had a big fluffy brush that I would use. Alright, now that I look ghostly, a little bit like James Charles. Hey sisters. I would go in with my blush. And for my powder, my blush, I use the Sebelia Wellness Company. No, I'm not rich. My mom works for the company. My sibling works for the company. They get like these checks. My family get checks from the company that they can spend within the company. So I get a lot of my makeup for free. So I would take my blush all the way up and all the way down. I need to shave my face, but we're gonna ignore that. And I would go, this is why I didn't really do contouring. I would go up over the nose. I loved that sunburnt look. Now that I look like I've been sunburnt, we're gonna go ahead and get out the highlighter, because we need to highlight this shit up. Once again, highlighter from Sibelia, because my one parent works there and my sibling works there. Take this highlighter, go through and highlight. I just did that shape of highlight. And then I would go in with eyebrows. For my eyebrows, I would take a brush, an eyeshadow brush, and I would get out a brown. Do I want to use this brown? I kind of want to use this palette. I would use a brown. I'm going to go ahead and get out from my Reese's peanut butter palette. Don't judge. We listen, we don't judge. I will go ahead and get this milk chocolate. And what I would do is I would go and just fill in my natural eye shape. Now the palette I used to use is a different palette. I'm going to put a little bit of chocolate in here, just to make it a little darker. The palette I would have probably have used was probably the nudes palette. These days I don't use that palette as much, just because I really like these chocolate shades. I know, fat girl likes chocolate shades. Ironic. But I really like these chocolatey shades. But I would have done this with the eyebrows. Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and do my eyes. Now first, I would have used mascara for my lashes, specifically using the Sibelia, once again, Sibelia Wellness Inspired Beauty Volume Extreme Mascara. I only did the edges. I literally sweeped them to the side, so it was only on the edges. And maybe a little bottom lash. Now I'm gonna do this one eye, and show you how it's done, and then I will go off camera and I will go ahead and work on this eye. So now we'll take our eyeliner. I used a black liner. Nowadays I usually like to reach for this brown. These are both eyeliners that I got from the dollar store. And I actually used this exact eyeliner from the dollar store in 2021. Now, I'm using this one specific look. I know that I put it on the screen, but I will go ahead and put it on the screen again for you. But I would take it, and I would have done this is gonna look a lot neater than what I used to do, because I think I've really perfected a really sharp wing. But I would have went upward. Now I know that you don't go upward for my eye shape. You generally would draw down, because as you can tell, my tilt is negative. But I would have done this. There you go. There's the first eye. I am gonna go ahead and add the eyeshadow. Alright, and then I would have taken a brown. I still to this day do something similar. Not the same, but something similar. I would take a brown, and just on this edge, add a little lighter brown. And smudged it in. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side, and then we will get to the lipstick. Alright, and there's the other eye. As you can see, I messed up a little bit, but let's go ahead and do the lips, and then the look will be all done. And then after, I might just do a little video at the end of my normal makeup routine all done, so you can really compare the differences. So for my lip, I did something very simple. There's one step I'm gonna add that I didn't do. I'm gonna go ahead and add this primer. I would not have added a primer. I would have straight up went in with the lipstick. I would have taken something like this glittery shade over here. Now the thing is, I would constantly do this like dark grungy eyeliner thing, and the rest of it would be tame. Like, I would take a light pink sparkly lipstick, lip gloss. I had an actual lipstick that was the same shade as this lip gloss, but it was more of a matte finish, and I am not going to seal this in because I don't plan on wearing it that long. I plan on taking this off, but go ahead and up close, there is the final look. This would have been a classic for me. I also liked to add little like white fake freckle like dots, but I don't have any white eyeliner. But there you go. There's the final look. And here is pretty much what my normal makeup looks like. I hope you liked this video. If you did, make sure to leave a comment, subscribe, and give me a like. Press that like button if you will. And make sure to stay tuned for the next video that I upload. Bye!